Hey you guys, today I'm talking about Real Housewives of Potomac Season 2, Episode 2. Wasn't that much. We still on this whole Giselle versus Charisse thing. So, hopefully by next week we'll be in a moved on. We did get introduced to a new girl, but I'll get to that. We're going to talk about Giselle and her new dude, because it always starts out with Giselle. And her new dude, Kevin, FaceTiming her while she trying to get ready and yada yada yada. Who cares? They end up going out on a date, and apparently he likes her mama. The mama like him. They get along really good. But Giselle was asking him questions about, how long do it take for him to try to sleep with a woman, and he knew how to answer that question on camera. Come on now. He been probably trying to sleep with you. But I was just looking at this whole thing like, why are you just now asking him these kind of questions if you guys have been rekindling something? You guys have been going on a couple of dates. Why are you just now asking him this when the cameras start rolling? So y'all can miss me with this fake ass shit. Like, if they may be dating, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like, why now? You know what I'm saying? Of the questioning. Why can't it just be a fun date? Y'all can go out and talk. Y'all didn't have nothing else to talk about. I don't understand. Whatever. Katie. I thought we was past her. Oh, I thought we was past her airhead ass. I just don't like Katie. Nothing makes me like Katie. But hey, we got to deal with this whole Casino Royale event that she was planning last year, and they're finally getting ready to do it. Charisse was supposed to have been on the committee or whatever, but then she changed her mind because Katie doesn't really want to hang with these women. She just want to use their friends and their money. That's it. She really don't like them. When they showed her new friend, I think Xiaomi or something, like Naomi but with a C. I think that's how she said her name, which was cute. But she got different friends now, so I don't know if they all gonna be on the show or whatever. I don't hope not. Not shading a friend, but I just don't like that other one. But yeah, she has this Casino Royale thing. Everybody come. I like Giselle's jumpsuit. Giselle's jumpsuit was cute. I don't be too much caring for her hair so much all the time, but her jumpsuit was really cute. Everybody came. We got introduced to the new girl that's on the show. Her name is Monique Samuels. She's married to Chris Samuels. He played football. That's all I know about him. He played football. But yeah, she's Charisse's friend. Charisse, and homegirl needed some money, some friends, so she invited her. She feel like she's gonna be the turn up kind of girl. She's like the fun young girl. I don't have a problem with her yet. Might change. I'm just saying, especially being Charisse homegirl. I'm just saying. But yeah, she's on the show. She get introduced to a lot of the ladies. She didn't get introduced to Giselle that night, but she got introduced to like Robin and Karen and stuff like that. Only thing I remember about that tribute is that Michael Jackson shit. They did a Michael Jackson tribute, and I was like, what the? I was watching it like, did I miss some shit? What the fuck? See, this is why everybody be talking about your weird ass Katie. Why did you think that was cute or acceptable? Or like, did you not know? Did you hire somebody else and that's what they gave you and you didn't know about it? But bitch, this is a black show with some black viewers with Michael Jackson. Do you not think we're not gonna go in on you about that type of bullshit? Bitch, we would slap the fuck out of you for disrespecting Michael Jackson like that. Like, don't you ever. And whoever that did that, you better not ever hire them again. I was so irritated with that. I didn't give a fuck nothing else about that party or whatever kind of money she was trying to raise. I didn't care. But yeah, that was all that happened with that. Hope we don't see her no more. Monique, Robin, and Giselle, no, Monique, Robin, and Charisse, they end up going to work out because, Monique is trying to get to know the other ladies in Potomac, and she already knows Charisse or whatever. My whole thing is, Charisse, why embarrass yourself? See, I'm the type of person, if I know I can't really do, I don't even fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I wouldn't fuck with it on national TV. And Sharice, you knew you wasn't about that exercise life, and they embarrassed the shit out of you. I do. Hey, y'all was having a girl moment. Y'all was supposed to have a nice time. Bitch, I know my limits, and I know what to tell my friends what I can do and what I can't do. Robin, she couldn't really do it, but she did way better than Sharice, and I was sitting there like, but afterwards, they end up talking. Robin throws a lot of shade on people. She irritates me. She is like the negative person of the group, and I think it's because she jealous of these bitches, like all of them. She was shading Monique, and how Monique had an assistant that the assistant was able to go work out with them, and then she passed out champagne, and she was like, "Oh, I want that kind of job." Maybe you need that kind of job so you can live in Potomac with the bitches that you're trying to live up to, cause cause she trying to live up to these bitches, and I be like, why? You already cool with them. They accepted your broke ass in the group. Not saying like that because I'm broke too, but they accepted your ass in the group, and you still be trying to shade the next person. Then, like I said, I think it's jealousy. I really do, because her coming from Monique, it was no need. If she's able to afford the assistant, I think it's stupid too. But if she is able to afford the assistant to come and work out with them, and then come and give me something to drink after I work out, if that's how they spend their money, I didn't understand Robin shading her, knowing that's what all of these girls do is talk about money and what they got on this show. But did they end up talking about, I think they did. They end up talking about, no, I think it's when Karen Sharice, Ashley, and Robin end up meeting up. They all met up at the restaurant. And once again, Robin making comments about Ashley's restaurant, jealous, about, oh, it's nice, but it's empty. Bitch, but she got a restaurant. Like, you shading her like you got something more than what she got. What job do you have that you allow to talk about these other women and how they spend their money? Robin irks me, and I liked her last season, but this season it's like her jealousy is coming out. But yeah, I was just you laughing in this girl face, you smiling in this girl face, but you just shaded her fucking restaurant. Then wonder why the bitch people pops off on reunions like y'all didn't say nothing during the season. So they were talking of, Ashley going through some shit with her husband. They going through financial things because they didn't see what the demand was in that location. So they going through some financial hardships when it comes to that restaurant. Not saying that he's going broke, he losing money, but he wants to gain money. He put so much invested in this restaurant. He wants to see an investment while she's steady spending money. I think she's spending more money than now that she's on the show, and it's starting to show. First, he was probably able to make her happy with a little bag here, a little purse there, but now she got to keep up with the Potomac women. She probably spending more and ain't making the money that she's spending. So I get where he coming from. I don't see him being controlling towards her. But like I said, now that she got to be independent and work for her money, I think that's where she see him being controlling instead of him just giving her shit. But they were celebrating their 2-year anniversary. Good for them. When Ashley and Sharice and Robin, they were sitting there talking, and Ashley ended up bringing up Giselle because they were talking about charities, and they were talking about Katie's thing. They talked about the whole situation that went down with Giselle and Sharice, and Ashley brought that up. But I was irritated more with Robin over there co-signing the shit. Like, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. And I'm like, bitch, that's your homegirl. I understand both of them your homegirls because you said Sharice introduced you, but that's where you stay neutral and you don't say shit at all. You listen to the conversation because these two are having a conversation, but you be the fuck quiet. You don't add to it talking about, yeah, I can see that. Bitch, really? Really? Then what made me more mad about Robin is when Robin went to Karen's house and they were talking and about, Karen big ass house and how she want to move and downsize or resize or whatever she want to call it or whatever. But this is another reason why, how you could tell she wants to live up to them, because she wanted to take the thing off of her talking about her house, and she couldn't be proud into saying where she lived and how she lived. She was ready to deflect from that. And I'm like, why? Be proud that you even have a home. You have a roof over your kid's house. Head. If these bitches don't like it, that's on fucking them. But I would have been like, yup, I live like 40 minutes away. I live in a nice house. We can afford it. We good. Your friends will respect you more than you trying to deflect and talk about they shit, so we ain't gotta, girl, But then you were still talking about Karen. Like, everybody she with, she talks shit. Then when Karen said that she wanted to have this afternoon tea with the girls so they can have Sharice and Giselle at least talk and get over it, move on past it, because don't nobody want to keep dealing with that in the group. At least Karen don't want to keep hearing about it, dealing with it, whatever. So she want to have something. And they were talking about it, and Robin's still talking little side-eye about Giselle, talking about, well, if that was me, I would have been at her house. Okay, that's your opinion. I seen Giselle, she said, "Oh, watch What Happens Live," but I was side-eyeing her like Karen, like, bitch, for real? Like, this is what you saying about your homegirl? And I understand you already told Giselle how you feel, but it was just the way you say things, and I wasn't here for it, and Karen wasn't here for it either. So that shit wasn't cool. Anything else I want to talk about? Yep, I talked about everything. Let's talk about this afternoon tea. They have this afternoon tea for everybody because I think it was Robin ended up telling Sharice about it, and Sharice didn't know if she wanted to go because she ended up inviting Monique because Monique new to the group. So Monique is cool. She want to go so she could see the girls, get introduced to the other girls that she don't know. So Sharice was like, I gotta think about it. I don't know, I gotta think about it. But bitch, you going because it's under contract. So they end up meeting up, and Sharice was the last one to come. So before Sharice got there, when Giselle got there, she was kind of grilling Monique like, she don't have a house there. Just grilling her on who she is, what she does, and stuff like that. And Monique had to let her know, like, bitch, no, I don't have 0 houses. I have 4. And, bitch, you asked for it, you got it. I couldn't be mad. But, I'm glad she didn't back down to these ladies. She asked the questions. A lot of people was asking her questions, and she was with it. She willing to answer it. She didn't try to hide shit. She didn't try to be somebody she not. Robin don't like her because Robin felt like she bragged too much. And I'm saying, like, no, bitch, you jealous because she can afford a lot. Don't get mad. Like, I didn't understand you saying she was bragging, and all she doing is telling you what she do, what she got, and what she can offer. Like, I didn't understand the first episode or just a little time of you being around her, then you saying she's bragging or anything like that. But you only saying the shit in the confessionals. I'm not with that. They asked her about why she moved to Potomac, and she was saying how she moved there because of music, and they asked her was she a singer. She said, no, I'm a rapper. So Giselle asked her to spit 16 bars. So she spit. I didn't like it, but okay. She spit, and I just was like, Giselle was like, ooh, somebody needs to talk to her. She needs to get her friend in check. And I'm sitting there like, but you asked her to spit. She only did what you asked her to do. It wasn't like she was trying to come out and show the world she was a fucking rapper. You asked her, she did it to let y'all know, like, yeah, bitch, what I said I can do, I did it. So I didn't see the problem. Then Sharice ended up getting there, so they made them talk about they shit. Before Sharice really can get into it, Giselle apologized. I didn't think it was sincere. I didn't think it was none of that. I just think she apologized just because Robin told her she thinks she should apologize. But I didn't hear her apologize for putting something out there. I didn't see her saying it was a lie or nothing like that. Then the same thing with Sharice. You apologized, but you still called her a hoe in the confessionals. You called her a Monica. Like, you still alluding that she's a hoe, but you, like, y'all fake. Them apologies were fake as hell. But even when Giselle wasn't trying to apologize, Sharice was still taking it like it was jabs or, bitch, okay, well, yeah, I heard you, but I still think you need to apologize for this, or I still was mad about this. And I'm like, both of y'all stupid. Both of y'all are. This is petty as hell. Can we move on by next week before I say I ain't fucking with this show no more? Because this is dumb. This is real dumb. But I did like how Karen called out Robin. I was like, ooh, 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 what you gonna say? Then it went on commercial, then it came back, and then she was like, you can't do that, and what you trying to tell them? I'm like, no. What she's saying, like she said, I'd rather put it out there now than you hear about it or whatever, and then we gotta rehash this shit. So I was with it. I was with it like, bitch, what are your loyalty like? Because, bitch, what I heard you was playing fences, and what I was with Karen. Giselle really wasn't with Karen, saying she was being messy, but I'm like, no, I think she was looking out in your best interest because she didn't like what she was hearing either. And I was even side-eyeing Robin when it came to you. So, bitch, you better keep your eyes open. I guess I know that's your home girl and all, and you trying to stay loyal, but keep your eyes open for that one. I'm just saying. That was all that really happened on this episode. Like I said, I hope we move on by next week because nobody want to keep hearing about this. Nobody want to. If y'all gonna just be about shading each other, I can't fuck with it. Anyway, follow me on all social media sites by Thaghettoview, THA, not THE. Make sure you're checking out Ashley Miller, Forrest Rocks, James Caldwell. We all do Real Housewives of Potomac reviews, so make sure you guys checking us out. It's all about support, and I support these YouTubers. Talk to me and I'll talk to you back. Peace.